Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi there, it's Lawrence from Boating New Zealand. The Optimist is a very interesting little dinghy. It's been around for years. The biggest trouble is, though, that children tend to outgrow it both in terms of size, they get too big for it, and in performance. But there's a very interesting concept that has been developed here in Auckland, and I spoke to the developer of what is called the OptiPro, Matt Mason. Matt, how did this whole concept about the added bow come about?
We'd actually been sailing, my little guy William, who's 8, in his Opti all day, had a full day, and we were driving home from the club here one night, and he asked me, Dad, he said, why doesn't the Opti have like a pointy bow on it? And that's basically where it arose from, and I said, that's not a bad question actually, and sort of a couple of months, 3 months later, here we are. We've got 5 of the little things on the beach. And we made our first prototype in the garage, and that was basically just extended the lines through of the Opti, and we sailed that, and it actually, you know, the first one was pretty cool, and we got so much positive feedback of the whole concept and everything. We got the 3 different Optimists scanned, 3 different designs from different manufacturers. Then we generated the new bow shape, got moulds machined, and now we have the 5 little guys out sailing. We can sail 2 young kids in them. A kid can take his mate out, or they can be 2 good little sailors, and straight away that's having more fun, getting into sailing and staying sailing.
Yeah. Tom, you've been sailing Optis for 2.5 years. What are these OptiPros like relative to sailing with a traditional Optimist?
They've got a bit more power since they've got a bigger sail. When you're sailing it, it's got a few different things that you have to remember to do. Yeah, it's a bit more challenging than the normal Opti, but it's still really fun, yeah. It's actually quite a bit more quicker than the old Opti. It's really good because you can stay in Optis for longer, and it just makes it more fun. Instead of having to buy a whole new boat, you can just buy an accessory for it. It will be fun, getting a couple mates around on the weekend just to go for a sail, yeah.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
Thank you.
Okay.
Performance-wise, obviously the boat's a lot faster, and it sails better through the water and things. And to add the OptiPro on the front with a sharper bow and a bigger rig, means that they're going to be learning lessons that they're going to be carrying on throughout the rest of their sort of sailing careers in multiple classes. Having 2 kids being able to sail in one boat's a big one. If you've got 2 different sized kids in one family, you can send the young fella out in the Opti in the morning, and then in the afternoon you can clip the OptiPro on and chuck the other rig in, and the bigger sized kid can go out there and race as well. Or if it's a windy day, you can put the 2 together. So it means that families can buy one boat and have 2 at the same time. I'm surprised it's taken so long for the idea to come up, and obviously Maddie's done an awesome job to push it pretty quickly, and yeah, excited to sort of see where it goes, and hopefully it takes off.
Thank you.
We thought that the cool thing for the kids was to be able to have a colour range, so they can choose their colours, and we've already had a few arguments over those. Speaking with people and looking at the Optimists, that it would be good to get young kids sailing a more conventional sail, that they could move on into the next class and be relevant to that. So we sort of based this sail around the Bic rig. It's 1.2 square metres bigger than the Optimist rig, and it has a 1.8 metre carbon tip that just plugs into the Optimist aluminium rig now, and that's the extension it has, and so you have a bow piece, a new sail and a carbon tip. Kim Anderson's the president of World Sailing. He's seen the concept about 3 months ago, and he loves the concept. He's invited me to go and present in the World Sailing meeting in the beginning of November in Mexico. But at the end of the day, the Optimist is there and it's established. Hopefully we get welcomed by the International Association and becomes an extension of the Optimist class.
John Ecclestone from Boating New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of these videos, please subscribe to our channel.